Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back to the 15th century, the beginning of the age of exploration. This is the beginning of globalization. And our map here from 1502 shows the explorations of Columbus to America, Corte Real to Newfoundland, Vasco da Gama to India, and Cabral to Brazil. During these times, numerous naval and land expeditions across the world were chartered, mainly from Europe. So, why Europe? Europeans didn't have more sophisticated ships than the Chinese or Arabs had at the time, and everyone had access to astrolabes, compasses, and maps. So, why Europe? What gave an additional edge to European explorers was the development of modern maritime insurance in Genoa in the 1400s. This helped insure and make possible the financing of risky marine expeditions. Insurance is an overlooked factor that helped Europeans to fund long journeys, reaching many far places across the world, including America. Back in our times now, insurance still plays a vital role in promoting economic growth and innovation. By providing a form of safety net, it promotes trade as well as entrepreneurial activities that might otherwise be perceived as too risky, prevents business interruption and bankruptcies that can cause job losses and hardship. On the other hand, in many parts of the world, people and businesses still live and operate without the security of insurance. And when an adverse event like a flood or a drought happens, development efforts of decades are reversed and the near poor fall back into poverty. In most developing and emerging economies, insurance penetration rates are very low, and vast segments of the low income population, as well as micro and small businesses, remain excluded. Many barriers stand in the way, and the reasons can be found both on the supply and demand side and may be intensified by the policy environment. So, what can we do to help increase the uptake of good quality insurance by vulnerable people and businesses? This is the central question that we are asking ourselves as part of the work that is taking place in the Inclusive Insurance Innovation Lab. The Access to Insurance Initiative and the Global Leadership Academy, working with Reos partners, have launched a unique 12-month leadership and innovation lab to address systemic issues of the sector, promote dialogue, build innovative solutions, and inspire participants to take action. The lab is a national and cross-national innovation and learning platform that enables the industry to advance the sustainable development goals and leave no one behind. It brings together a broad range of stakeholders in 4 country teams from across the world. Those are Albania, Ghana, Kenya, and Mongolia. But why 4 countries around the world? Well, the lab is set up on the understanding that the challenges we're facing are complex and cannot be tackled by one stakeholder or country alone. They need the collective experience from diverse perspectives to comprehensively understand the bottlenecks within the sector and move forward. The lab consists of a series of national workshops, an international dialogue, and an innovation incubator. The international process, the grey bubbles, provide a unique opportunity to build leadership capabilities while working together across country teams. The in-country process, the red bubbles, enable teams to bring skills and learnings back and have an impact at a local level. The lab runs from November 2017 until December 2018, and new relationships, narratives, and leadership skills are being developed, and knowledge sharing is taking place within and across country teams. There are 3 national workshops where the local impact is being driven, and the 2 international dialogues where cross-pollination takes place. The 4 country lab teams are comprised by insurance supervisors, as well as supply and demand side stakeholders, such as senior level representatives from insurance associations, executives of insurance companies, third party service providers, mobile network operators, and NGOs. We also bring in external guests, experts, lab associates from the insurance system, and sometimes even high-ranking lamas like Tugsai Rinpoche here. Including unlikely voices in the process can not only throw in a blessing when things get stuck, but also promote new thinking and spur novel ideas. In the lab, we use a combination of design thinking and social lab methodologies to help teams innovate through iterative cycles of discovery, ideation, prototyping, and testing. Teams learn by failing often and early, and by constantly refining their problem definition and ideas to arrive to possible solutions. The process enables participants to share experiences and develop skills and ideas in a hands-on manner. Learning journeys help teams to empathize with people and their needs. Teams are developing prototypes to test with potential customers and people on the ground. The innovations are aimed to be implemented at national level based on the needs of each country context, while the cross-national dialogue provides a stimulating space for learning and inspiration across contexts. While the ongoing testing and refining, the teams will come to the incubator with a set of prototypes that present to experts and they can pitch to possible funders. It has been a long journey so far, filled with meaning and discovery. We have 3 national workshops in each country, online meetings, webinars, regular coaching calls, an international dialogue, an international incubator, local lab meetings in between, where the actual work takes place. We expect that by the end of the III Lab, the innovations and initiatives that will arise will help to increase the resilience of vulnerable people and businesses in the 4 participant countries. We hope that the ideas and innovations that we're generating can be replicated and inspire further scalable action across the world. To sum up, the Inclusive Insurance Innovation Lab is a space where motivated and influential people from the insurance sector across the world come together to commit in making a difference in the world by fostering inclusion and leaving no one behind. We hope that this project will make a difference in promoting the Sustainable Development Goals and improving the lives of many people in need.